Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome to the doghouse for my birthday show. I haven't done a live stream in quite some time. Of course, we had Alone Together Tuesdays for about a year and a half, and but I put out a new record and got on the road, so I quit doing them. But I was homesick this week and decided that I wanted to celebrate my birthday with y'all, my friends, and so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna play some songs for you. Allison's gonna join me in a little while. She's cooking me a birthday dinner, and, but she'll come in and sing as well. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna play some stuff. Some of it's mine, some of it'll be covers, and but anyway, I'm really happy to see you guys. Thank y'all for being here. Chances are I took the wrong turn every time I had a turn to take, and I guess I broke my own heart every chance I had a heart to break. And it seems I spent my whole life wishing on that same unlucky star. So, not the start I was hoping to get off to. I need to qualify this. I got COVID this week on New Year's Day. That's how I started my New Year off, was with COVID. And I was laid up pretty good for about a week. And anyway, I'm better now, except I lost my voice entirely, and I thought I had it back, but I just made some kind of squealing yelp sound that I was not was not part of the plan. Anyway, let's keep it going here. It's gonna be that kind of night. If you can tell me what my chances are. Well, I know you've looked around and you've seen what you needed to see. And at night when you're dreaming, you're probably not dreaming about me. Oh, it's safe to say I've stumbled, but I've managed to make it through this far. And as I take one step and then another, well, I wonder just what my chances are. Oh, I have watched the world go by hand in hand, and I wondered why I'm still so alone. Could I lay down my foolish pride and maybe finally find my heart a home? The band has started playing a simple song I used to know. As I take your hand and walk you out and dance to the rhythm way down low. Every heart has got a story. Mine just has a few more scars, but they could heal if you would hold me and tell me what my chances are. Oh, if you would only hold me and tell me just what my chances are. Let's see here. All right. shall not be as good as some of the one you saw. So help me, I know I am an old timer. It's too late to die young now. I'm an old timer, five and dimer, trying to find a way to age like wine somehow. I met every fool who's ever signed their names upon these walls, on the backs of all these beer joints and concert halls. I've been through 7 managers, 5 labels, 1,000 picks and patch cables, 3 bands, a band, bunch of guitar stands, and cans and cans and cans of beer, and bottles of booze and bags of pot, and 1,000 other things I've forgotten. I thought that I'd be dead by now, but I'm not. All right, the great Todd Snyder, who we had over for dinner the other night, and we're doing some construction in our house right now, and Todd and his tour manager Brian and Elizabeth Cook and came over, and after they left, I went in the bathroom, and there was on the wall Todd was here. It was written on the wall. It's a wall we're tearing down, so it wasn't like vandalized or anything, but I thought it was really funny. Anyway, hey everybody. I hope this is coming through okay. Y'all let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. I haven't done this in a long time. I had to set up all the gear again today. We've moved the house, arranged it from how it used to be, so I hope this is working. And I feel like I should be telling ghost stories or something, like the way this lighting is set up. But yeah, okay. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining me on my 46th birthday, January 9th. It's my birthday. And my father is January the 3rd, and he just had, so he just celebrated his birthday, and he's 30 years older than I am, so he's 30 years and 6 days, so he just turned 76. And my grandfather, his father, was born on January 5th, so a bunch of Capricorns in the family. And I was supposed to be born on New Year's Day, but I took my time. I mentioned that to Allison this morning, and she said that should be a song lyric of some kind, but I took my time. I was supposed to be born on New Year's Day. What's that 97 song? I was born in the backseat of a Mustang on a cold night and pouring rain, and the very first song that the radio played was I Won't Come Home No More. Yeah. All right, let's see. I'm going to do a song about my family and about the holidays. We just got through Christmas, and this is one I wrote. Yeah, it's about my family, and we lost an aunt, my Aunt Nancy, right before Thanksgiving, and she was my last living aunt. And I have 2 uncles left. But you know, time goes by and life does what life does, and yeah, this is a song about my Christmases growing up. We split them between 2 families, my mom's and my dad's, and 2 very different families, but a lot of love in both of them. Let's go Grateful for Christmas. Well, we'd all had to Waco for the birth of our Lord. My folks and my brother in an 82 Ford. We'd pull in the driveway filled up with cars, old aunts and old uncles. Lord, I see stars. Then we'd run to the kitchen, you know, kids in the games, play fetch with old Buster, call each other names. Aunt Betty'd be singing while supper was cooking. We'd unwrap the gifts when no one was looking. Let's all gather round. Grandpa say the blessing. Aunt Jane, she fell asleep. Mary Kay, she burned the dressing. But we got all of our friends and family here, and I'm grateful for Christmas this year. This year we're in Houston, let's all get together. Man, I almost saw snow, can you believe this weather? Who's gonna be here? Uncle Frank can't make it. And since Pawpaw died, I don't know if Nanny can take it. This present's a sweater, and the pie don't taste right. Dad and the TV are starting to fight. I wish I had a drink, maybe a dozen. Lord, what I'd give for one good-looking cousin. Let's all gather round. Dad, you say the blessing. Aunt Jane, she fell asleep. Mary Kay, she burned the dressing. But we got all of our friends and family here, and I'm grateful for Christmas this year. Hey Mom, how you doing? Yeah, I miss him too. Now the Christmas lights don't make your hair look blue. The cousins ain't coming, John's overseas. My wife had somewhere she needed to be. But the ladies from the church said they might stop by. And I brought you this picture. Oh Mama, don't cry. Let's play cards and talk on the past. I know Mom, it goes by too fast. Let's all gather around. I guess I'll say the blessing. Aunt Jane, she fell asleep. Mary Kay forgot the dressing. But we got all of our friends and family here, and I'm grateful for Christmas this year. Yeah, I'm grateful for Christmas this year. All right, yes I am. That's the only song. I mentioned my father there. It's the only song that I sing about him. I got a lot of songs where I mention my mom, but it's only one where my dad shows up and I killed him off. It's a bit of a sore subject, but he's doing fine. He's doing fine. So yeah. All right, everybody. Well, welcome to my birthday live stream. Thank you for joining me. I've got Allison Moore is going to join me shortly and come sing some songs, and I've got a few things that I printed out the lyrics to, songs that I haven't done in a while. And let's see, somebody is asking me, what are the photos back here? So on the there's a photo of Merle Haggard back there, and then the one that's cut off is me at Newport Folk Fest, and then below that is me and Carll, my friend Carll. A lot of y'all are probably familiar with, and Corb's a Canadian, and he and I'm about to go do some shows with him. We've been touring for years, off and on. We've been friends for a very long time. We met in a poker game up in Dauphin, Manitoba at Dauphin Country Fest. And we just hit it off. We both like gambling, we both liked history, we both like country music, and we're both incredibly smart. Not really. I mean, he's smart. I'm just I get by. Um, and I know I just am a big fan of his music, and just him as a guy. He's just a really fun, good dude. And so he invited me to go do a tour with him in like 2004 or something, and it was a lot of fun. He was starting to blow up, and then we traded tours. He came down to Texas, did some stuff in the States with me, and then I went back to Canada with him. And the second time I went, we were playing hockey arenas, and which was something this Texas boy had never experienced. Anyway, we had a lot of fun playing shows. And so his tour has been canceled like 4 times because of the pandemic. So he's doing a bunch of underplays, like it's called Back to the Barroom Tour. So he's doing 7 nights in Calgary, and I asked him if I could come sing with him. So I'm gonna go, assuming it doesn't get canceled, I'm gonna go play 7 shows in Calgary with Corb, and then 3 shows in Toronto with him. And he's got a bunch of other shows he's doing as well, but I'm just gonna be on those 10. That's enough. Canada in January, 10 days is enough for me. So let's see. I'm sort of stalling because I'm trying to find the lyrics. I want to do a song of his, but I've never done it before, so y'all bear with me, please. And part of the reason I want to do a song of his is not just because I like it, but he's putting out a record called Songs My Friends Wrote, and he records 2 of my songs on that record, which is very cool, and I'm honored that he's doing that. And there we go, guitar pick. So I want to do one of his, but let's see. I haven't practiced this yet though, so let's see. If everyone could just close your ears for 1 second and let me find the key. I like a fool. Okay, I think we got it. Sure, let's try this. All right, like I said, I've never actually done this, so here we go. Well, I like a full-bodied logger as much as the next hard-working man. A taste of suds while dealing stud, I surely understand. Trucker speed, and yes, indeed, it's nearly getting light. It's time to switch to whiskey. We've been drinking beer all night. You can fish for bass and cut your grass and drink that purple gas. And sure enough, it's powerful stuff that'll knock you on your ass. It's like diesel fuel, nobody's fool, don't want to get left behind. It's time to switch to whiskey. We've been drinking beer all night. It's time to switch to whiskey. We've been drinking beer all night. We're all half dead and them that's left is spoiling for a fight. Well, who'd have thought we get drinking drunk and now don't spare the ride. It's time to switch to whiskey. We've been drinking beer all night. I've been splitting eights and hitting my straights in the card rooms of the world. Been chasing skirt and getting hurt, but now got a card playing girl. And man, she gets excited when the deal don't turn out right. It's time to switch to whiskey. We've been drinking beer all night. It's time to switch to whiskey. We've been drinking beer all night. We're all half dead and them that's left is spoiling for a fight. Well, who'd have thought we get jackass drunk and boys don't spare the light. It's time to switch to whiskey. We've been drinking beer all night. Said you can get some heat and something heat in Irish pubs, serving Jamesons to an orangeman and Bushmill to his cubs. So here's what you do to Tullamore Dew, you can meet them both halfway. It's time to switch to whiskey. You've been drinking beer all day. It's time to switch to whiskey. We've been drinking beer all night. We're all half dead and them that's left is spoiling for a fight. Well, who'd have thought we get jackass drunk and boys don't spit a ride. It's time to switch to whiskey. We've been drinking beer all night. It's time to switch to whiskey. We've been drinking beer all night. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey. whiskey, right? Whiskey, I cry. I'd have to be crazy to quit all my singing and never play music again. You call me a fool if I grabbed up a top hat and ran out to flag down the wind. I'd have to be weird to grow me a beard just to see what them rednecks would do. I'd have to be crazy, plumb out of my mind, to fall out of love with you. I know I've done weird things. I told people I hear things when silence was all in the bounds. And days when it pleased me, be on my knees following ants as they crawl across the ground. I've been insane on a train, still me again, and the place where I hold you is true. So I know I'm alright, 'cause I'd have to be crazy to fall out of love with you. No, and I don't intend to, but should there come a day when I say I don't love you, you can lock me away. I'd have to be dingy, so living in an envelope, waiting all alone for the stand. You swear I was loco, rub for a genie while burning my hand on the land. And I may not be normal, but nobody is. So I'd like to say before I'm through that I know I'm alright, 'cause I'd have to be crazy to fall in love with you. Yeah, I know I'm alright, 'cause I'd have to be crazy to fall out of love with you. Oh yeah, the great Steve Fromholtz. All right, well, everybody, thanks for tuning in. So yeah, I've been doing on the road a fair bit. I just had to cancel Steamboat Music Fest up in Steamboat, which I was very bummed about. But I got the COVID, and then they canceled my flight on top of that, just to make sure that I didn't go. The airlines, not Steamboat, not COVID. But I ended the year doing a lot of shows. It was a lot of fun. Took the band out and to play the new record, and so I'm gonna do the title track for that. I'll do a few songs off the new record here, if that's cool with y'all. This is one I wrote with Craig Wiseman. It's called "You Get It All." All my tame and all my wild, all my man and all my child, all my faults and all my scars, all my sometimes lucky stars, all my joys and my regrets, all my old Guy Clark cassettes. I knew the night we met, you get it all. Come on in, man. All my lows and all my highs, all my truth and all my lies, all my rights and all my wrongs, all my from now on love songs, all my future, all my roots, all my worn out cowboy boots. Come on, that I kick off in the hall, you get it all. And I'd rather drive you crazy, being more than you can stand, than to let you try to love half a man. And and all my cards are on the table. And darling, it's your call, but I'm all in. So lose or win, you get it all. All my will be on my was, on my cloud of Texas dust, all my humble, all my bragging, all my on and off the wagon, all my be your place to hide, all my always on your side, all my catch you when you fall, you get it all. And I'd rather drive you crazy, being more than you can stand, and let you try to love half a man. And all my cards are on the table, and darling, it's your call, but I'm all in, so lose or win, you get it all. All my blessing, all my curse, all my better, all my worst, from the chapel to rehearse, you get it all. Well, hey there.
I brought you a snack.
I see. It's a snack I've never actually had before, so I'm curious. But before we get into that, everybody, this is Allison Moore.
Hey,
join me.
I'm sorry, I'm fiddling with my out of control hair.
Yeah, 2022. She's decided to just let the hair go, and oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to share that, but it's like I love it. I love your big hair. It gets me excited. It's like primal. It's just like you're like a lioness. Anyway, that's probably more than they needed to know. Well, welcome everybody. Allison.
Here.
Oh, look at this.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Got some champagne, some bubbles. All right. Cheers. Here's everybody. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. We got a nice crowd. Okay. All right. It's been a bit of a rocky start. My voice is not.
You sound great. I was listening to you.
Well,
Don't worry about that.
you be the first song? I was like, chances are.
Well, I did hear it. Yes,
Okay.
I did.
All right.
But y'all, a week ago, it was like.
Yeah, I had nothing. I've come a long way.
I wasn't sure if it was real or not. Honestly.
What?
I thought you might have been being dramatic.
Me? Me being dramatic? No, she took good care of me. And
I mean, while trying to stay away from you.
Yeah, she would throw rucksacks full of pills and medications into the bedroom. All right. Well, what do you got here, Dawn?
Well, because you contracted this illness, we were not able to eat our New Year's Day caviar.
This is caviar. I may be wrong, but I'm not sure if I've ever had caviar.
Well, we have to eat it or it's going to go bad, and that just won't do.
Well, I don't want it to go bad, but I'm just saying this is a first, I think, for me.
That's
So
a little new potato.
it's a new potato with
creme
what?
fraiche.
Creme fraiche. Okay. Wait, everybody. I'm living a
We're having New Year's Day.
New Year's Day on my birthday. All right, here's to you, everybody. There's a lot happening there. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay.
Okay, good.
Let me wash it down with some. I feel like we're like some kind of TV show of like, who was the British guy who used to do Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous?
We're definitely not that.
I told them about Todd writing on our wall.
Vandal.
Vandal, yeah. All right. Let's sing a song, shall we?
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Well, thank you, darling. I appreciate it. And thank you all for joining us here. Let's do do this. I've been throwing horseshoes over my left shoulder. It seems I spent all my life searching for that four-leaf clover.
Yet you ran with me, chasing my rainbows. Honey, I love you too, and that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made
For all the world to see.
It's never old, it grows.
Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't worry. And honey, I love you too. That's the way love goes.
Yet you ran with me, chasing my rainbow. Honey, I love you too, and that's the way love goes.
That's the way love goes, babe. That's music God made for all the world to see. It's never old, it grows. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't worry. And honey, I love you too. That's the way love goes. Honey, I love you too. And that's the way love goes. All right. You may be thinking that's a really cool poncho jacket that Hayes has on, and or maybe not. I don't but it's my birthday present from my wife. We were at a store the other day, and I picked it out. I said, I want that, and she said,
You really shouldn't buy that.
you shouldn't buy that.
You
I
have
said-
about 18 of those kinds of things.
So
which is
I
true.
trust her, and so I said, okay, I won't buy it. And then today I opened up the present, and here it was. So I love comfy, cozy things like this. And speaking of, when I advertised this show, when I let people know about it, I told them I would be doing it in cashmere socks. This is really his lifestyle, because
What is happening?
drinking caviar, wearing
2022.
cashmere socks. But my
We're just trying to
sister-in-law,
will some
some civility and some
some,
class and some
you know.
decency into the new year.
some decency. Really.
My sister-in-law, Allison's sister, Shelby Lynn, always sends me great Christmas and birthday gifts. And a couple years ago, she sent me these moccasins, which I wear around the house. I love them. And today I wore them out in public.
It's a Bigfoot foot.
You took me to the grocery
It's
store,
like Sasquatch slippers.
and I was like, I said, I
took
can't
you
wear
to the
these.
grocery store.
Well, you were like, come with me in the store. I said, okay, let me change shoes. You go, you don't need shoes. You're not getting out of the car. And then
Well,
sure
we
enough,
did
I had to
the
get out of the
thing-
car, and I was wearing these things.
We did the thing where I ordered it and we went to get it.
Yeah, we went and we picked up some food on the way. That's how to get the food. But anyway, but Shelby, this year for Christmas, this isn't really, you can't see, but that's my cashmere sock. So, and I never had a cashmere sock before, and I got to tell you, if you can spring for a cashmere sock or have somebody in your life that will do it for you, you should. It's one of my favorite things. Like I'm smiling right now, just feeling my toes in the cashmere.
I'm smiling right now. Just feeling my toes.
Just a feeling my toes. Okay, let's do another song, my love.
Now that they're going to think we sit around and eat caviar in our cashmere onesies. God, that would be awesome.
Do they
if
make
we
those
had
cashmere onesies?
Yes. Yes,
let's
with
see.
hoods. Like you just zip yourself right up into it.
I feel like I wrote down the lyrics to Dream. And now I can't
Did you
find
print
them?
them?
Yeah, I think I did. Well, let's do. Can we try that? We've never sung it before, but I love this song.
What is this?
Keith Whitley.
Oh, this is the Keith Whitley.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, okay. Do you need me to hold this for you?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Well, I think I know. Where there's a cloud don't mean there's rain. Tears in my eyes don't mean there's pain. Don't flatter yourself. I'm over you. Things ain't always what they seem. You can't believe everything you read on my face. I'm over you. You heard I'm drinking more than I should, and I ain't been looking all that good. Someone told you I was taking it rough. Why they making those stories up? When I'm over you. There were times if you'd been around, you might have seen me broken down, but now you won't, 'cause I'm over you. So if I seem just a little bit cold, it only means you lost the hold you had on me. I'm over you. You heard I'm drinking more than I should, and I ain't been looking all that good. Someone told you I was taking it rough. Why they making those stories up? And I'm over you. One more time. You heard I'm drinking more than I should, and I ain't been looking all that good. Someone told you I was taking it rough. Why they making those stories up? When I'm over you. I'm over you. I'm over you. All right. The great Keith Whitley. I'm not sure who wrote that, if he wrote it or somebody else did, but somebody on the interwebs there can tell me. But hope y'all doing all right, everybody. Let's see. I did some Todd Snyder already. I did some Korb, which I've never played before. I've got some Lyle Lovett I'm going to do in a little bit here. But I wish I could find the lyrics to that song that I wanted to do. Well, we could do this right here. Will you, here, I'll look it up.
What?
I'm going to look them up right here. Let's see. Dream lyrics. Everly. Okay, how do I make that become a full page? Well, there we go. We can kind of see it. All right. Do you want a guitar?
Yes. Got one?
I do. It just so happened.
Ah. Oh. Not much longer.
Now I can have a guitar baby. Okay, but I can't see that. Let's see. Huh? What? Okay.
Can you see?
Yeah,
Okay.
kinda. All right. All right, here we go. Close enough. Dream, 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 dream. When I want you in my arms, when I want you, and all your charms. Whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream. When I feel blue in the night, when I need you to hold me tight. Whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream. It's almost like we practiced. All right. Okay, everybody, how y'all doing? Good, I hope. This is fun. I haven't got to do this in a long time. It's been probably 6 months. We did a year and a half. A lot of y'all, I'm sure, are from our Alone Together Tuesday crowds, which we did 65 episodes or something. And a lot of y'all probably saw Allison's Soul Soothing Sunday songs series situation, which was wonderful. And so anyway, it was just thank y'all for coming and hanging out with us over the last 2 years now, almost. Means a lot. It's meant a tremendous amount. So anyway, let's what's one that we wrote that might be fun to sing? We could do Jesus and Elvis, or let's do that.
Jesus and Elvis?
Yeah, unless you think of something
Okay.
else. Or let's do, this is a song that we didn't write, but John Evans and Adam Carroll wrote it. But it's on my second record, and it was the first time Allison and I sang together in 2004, we think.
Three?
3, 4, somewhere there.
Was it? When did you record Little Rock?
Well, that's the question.
Well,
2004 or 3? I don't know. It was either the end of 3 or beginning of 4.
It's your record.
I know.
You don't know when you recorded it?
Baby, I don't know what you know me. I don't remember anything.
I know you remember some things.
Well, we all have our things that we excel at. And
I want to
things we don't.
say, I want to say that it was early 2004.
I think you're probably right. Because you're wearing a sweater.
See, you remember that,
I do remember that. I remember a lot about that day.
but you just don't know when that day was.
Nope.
I think it was early 2004 because I was wearing a sweater. I remember that. Why do you remember I was wearing a sweater?
Because you looked really good in that sweater.
Well, I'm not thinking I looked good in the sweater. I'm just like, oh, I look good in the sweater. I gotta throw it on down to the studio. No.
Rain beating down on a midnight moon. Oh baby, I'll be leaving soon. Take me away. The winds are howling like an old freight train. Oh baby, these are the winds of change. Take me away. 'Cause I've been sitting on the front porch watching the world go round. Through the eyes of a fool, the head like a rock, my whole world tumbling down. Rain beating down on a midnight moon. Oh baby, I'll be leaving soon. Take me away. Grass around your ankles in the field before the flood. You rough cut diamond in the Mississippi mud. Take me away. Well, I'm a two-time loser with my guitar and my gun. You're a mover and a shaker and a lover and a son. Take me away. 'Cause I've been sitting on the front porch watching the world go round. Through the eyes of a fool, the head like a rock, my whole world tumbling down. Rain beating down on a midnight moon. Oh baby, I'll be leaving soon. Take me away. Take me away. Oh yeah. All right, everybody, welcome to it's January 9th, Sunday, January 9th. It is also my 46th birthday. And normally every year, Dave Matthews, Jimmy Page, Joan Baez, a couple others, and I get together to celebrate. But this year, it was the COVID and everything. I was like, Jimmy, Dave, Joan, I'm going to sit this one out.
Let's hold off.
Yeah. But that's actually where we got the whole caviar and cashmere idea, was Jimmy Page. He's all about the finer things. I've actually never met Jimmy Page. I did meet Robert Plant once, and I had a really funny interaction with him. I opened for him at a show in Alabama, I think.
That whole that whole scenario. Just imagining Robert Plant playing in Alabama is a blowminder.
A blowminder.
Yep.
Open for him, and backstage we were talking, and I just watched. It was about, I don't know how long ago, 6 years ago, 8 years ago. Can I have another one of those?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I just watched that Bob Marley documentary. It was like a 4-hour Bob Marley documentary, which is really was really cool. And I was telling him about it, and he goes, yeah, I used to know Bob. I used to know quite a few people, actually. Which was funny in itself. Jimmy Page saying, I used to know quite a few people.
And then it was Robert Plant.
Yes, Robert Plant. Sorry. I got my stories mixed up. My people. Robert Plant. He said, I used to know quite a few people.
Got your small Englishman mixed up.
Yes, but then he goes, he's not that small. Robert, I think
he's normal.
He's a normal sized person. He's not like a hobbit. Right. He goes, but aside from me and the Dark Lord Page, we're the only ones left. Which I just thought was hilarious. Just going around talking like that.
The Dark Lord.
The Dark Lord Page. All right, everybody. I should mention a percentage. We've got, if you'd like to, I'm just glad to have you here. So this is not, don't feel any pressure at all. But if you feel like contributing to the show, you will, everybody who contributes gets a postcard, which is that's me. Sorry, I didn't have time to come up with a super creative one, but this is a photo from David McClister, and
chewing.
That's what? You chew. And anybody who contributes $30 or more will get a signed set list from tonight's show. I'll write out the set list and sign it. But a percentage of the a portion of the proceeds from tonight will go towards the Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee, who we partnered with a lot during the pandemic and raised quite a bit of money for it. And they a lot of folks really needed help, and so it felt great to be able to contribute to that. And so we're gonna get them some new money for the new year.
New money?
New money for the new year. Yeah, I don't want your old money. Just the new money only to give to the food bank. So let's see here. Let's do a song.
Yes, I should probably go cook us some supper.
Well, do another song for me before you leave.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. But after this one, I should probably go because we can't go eat supper out. So birthday dinner is up to me.
They say everything can be replaced. They say every distance is not near. So I remember every face of every man who put me here. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, I shall be released. They say everything can swears he ain't to blame. All day long I hear him cry out loud, calling out that he was framed. I see my light come shining from west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be relieved. Any day now, any day now, I shall be relieved. You are released. Thank you so much, baby.
Do you want me to leave the?
If you could just make me one more, and then it's barely better off to.
I'll take it back to the kitchen.
Yeah, it will go to waste in here.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really see you. Just
Chowing down on
having a whole picnic situation while you're in here doing your show.
I like this. This is pretty tasty. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Have one more potato before I do. Just a potato. Yeah. All right. Thank you, darling.
Potatoes made in my new favorite thing.
What's that?
The air fryer combo machine. It is a toaster and a toaster oven combo thing. It's amazing.
We should connect links. Get some advertising dollars. The air fryer combo thing that's also a toaster and an Instagram account. Combined with the cashmere socks. It fries your cashmere socks and your hoodies.
Fries them?
And puts the caviar on them. And there you go. All in one.
I've heard that COVID brain is a thing.
COVID brain. Come on, baby. You know I'm always this goofy. All right. Well, thank you for singing. Allison Moore, everybody. Have another hand.
Glad he lived. So glad you lived.
All right. Okay. Let's see here.
All right. Good to see y'all. Happy New Year. I have a song coming out Tuesday.
Oh, you do. That's right. Allison has an EP coming out soon, and the first song is single is coming out on Tuesday.
Yeah, I knocked down here.
It's okay. Yeah, I'll tell them about it.
Oh,
It's really cool.
that's enough. We've talked about it.
Okay, we talked about it
That's
enough. There we go.
Do you want me to take that class away?
No.
I'm just,
No, I'm good.
have my
Okay.
little track.
Okay.
I'm practicing for my next career.
Taking care of me in my old age. Oh goodness.
See?
All right.
This
Do
is
you
why
need
they
help?
never
You
let
want
me
get the
wait
door? You got
tables.
it?
Always had to make the coffee. They never let me wait tables. I never made any tips because I'm the clumsiest woman in the history of the world. Okay, bye.
Bye, baby. Love you.
Okay.
I saw you leaning on a memory with your back turned to the crowd in that little bar on Murphy where they play guitar too loud. There were people drinking whiskey and there were hearts about to leave. It was cold as hell for Houston. It was almost New Year's Eve. All the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. I could not wait forever, babe. I hope you'll understand. All night was feeling lucky, and so I asked you to dance. And the way you looked up at me made me think I had a chance. But when I put my arms around you, I knew you weren't giving in. And I hope it will be different if I pass this way again. All the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. I could not wait forever, babe. I hope you'll understand. Well, I walked the road to get here with a guitar in a case, and I'd have stopped in Pasadena if I'd have known about this place. But you looks like forever where the water meets the shore. I've been thinking about you, baby. I can't do that anymore. I saw you leaning on a memory with your back turned to the crowd, and that little bar on Murphy where they play guitar too loud. There were people drinking whiskey, and there were hearts about to leave. It was cold as hell for Houston. It was almost New Year's Eve. All the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. I could not wait forever, babe. I hope you'll understand. Yeah, all the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. I could not wait forever, babe. I hope you'll understand. All right, oldie but a goodie. That's always fun. I used to do a Christmas tour every year in Texas, and I have some really special memories of singing that song in Houston on New Year's Eve or right before New Year's Eve, and you know, the crowd singing along with me, and so we did a couple shows. The last shows of the year I did were in Houston, and that happened. It's always just, I don't know. There's a few things that give me chills on stage, and that's one of them. When people sing back the lyrics, and I remember the first time it ever happened. I was in Dallas, with different songs, but that Little Rock record came out, and they were playing on the radio, and so people had like learned it, and I came and did a show at Sons of Herman Hall, and people were singing back to me, and it was an incredible feeling to, like, you know, you write the songs and you hope people like them, but then one day to just go out and have an audience shouting them back to you is like, it's a really wonderful thing. So, all right, tomorrow I'm doing a deal. I don't know how many Yellowstone fans we've got here, but I have been lucky to get 3 songs on that show. They did Drunken Poet's Dream and K-Mag Yo-Yo in season 2 or 3, and then on the season finale this year they played. They told me it was gonna be, they were gonna play this song of mine called "To Keep From Being Found." It's on my new record. And we were watching it, and there's this scene happening, and I'm like, what is that? There's a song playing in the background, but I can't hear it. It's like the lowest volume of any song that they ever had on the show. And it turns out it was this song. So I told everybody that I was gonna have this song featured on Yellowstone and to like be on the lookout for it. And everybody wrote back and they're like, dude, we missed it. And it's because it was very, very low volume. But if you go back and watch it, it's the scene where they're in the bunkhouse and the girls are fighting, which was a lot of fun. And so anyway, so I'm gonna play it here. But tomorrow I'm gonna do an interview with one of the actors from the show, and I'm gonna play some songs and talk and for like behind the scenes for the TV show, I guess. So I'm not sure where it'll air or if it'll be live or what, but if it's live, I'll put some information out. But I'm going to be talking with the Yellowstone actors tomorrow, or one of them, and not Ryan Bingham, who I know. He's the one guy in the show that I actually know. And Kevin Costner has a son named Hayes. Apparently, I don't think it's any connection with me, but that's the extent of my connection. But I'm buddies with Bingham. We go back a ways. We were on the same label for a minute, and he came out and played my festival a couple times back in the Crystal Beach days. And then I used to go see him up in California. He took Eli to ride horses. Once he used to have a horse right there at his house. And anyway, very sweet guy, Ryan Bingham, and he's having a really great run right now. So I'm happy for him and all his success. So anyway, here's this song that was on the show that you didn't hear even if you watched it. It goes like this. I love when people go, it goes like this, and then they don't remember how it goes. That just happened. Gonna get myself a tall boy, ask for cigarettes. I'm gonna climb into this old truck and get as far as I can get. Go looking for a motel room, one with that actual key. The old kind I used to find when you pay by the week. I'm gonna hang a couple pictures above that rotary phone. Yeah, the one on which I'm not expecting too many calls from home. Gonna find me a movie, or one that makes me laugh. Roll around that old TV so I can watch it in the bath. I can't remember where I had my breakfast. Probably some old rundown diner in a broken border town. Yeah, but I ain't never going back to Texas. I'll pay the cost of being lost just to keep from being found. I really like my lawyer. He's a hell of a guy. He spreads the love and he ain't above watching a grown man cry. I don't have to worry about whose side he's on. He'll be my friend until the end, until the money's all gone. I can't remember where I had my breakfast. Probably southeast Oklahoma or backwoods Arkansas town. Yeah, but I ain't ever going back to Texas. There's a girl down there in Texas who does not want me around. Yeah, I ain't ever going back to Texas. I pay the cost of being lost just to keep from being found. I pay the cost of being lost just to keep from being found. All right. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for coming to my birthday party. I really appreciate it. This is very special. Thank you very much. Yeah. As you get older, like birthday parties aren't as much of a thing for most people, I guess, myself included. Like I don't know what I did last year. The year before, just a couple friends got together. Anyway, and yeah, so like I said, I'm a little under the weather and have been somewhat quarantined for a minute, and so it's nice to, even though I can't see you, I can see people are commenting. I can't quite make out what you're saying, but I really appreciate knowing you're out here. So cheers, thank you to everybody. Appreciate it. I hope you're doing well and that 2022 is off to a good start for you. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna do a song, a Lyle Lovett song. Lyle was a huge influence on me, and it's just one of my heroes, and one of the best to ever do it. I'm just such a huge fan. And he came along at a time like when I was growing up. I used to sing all the time, just for fun, to annoy everybody, and just mostly country songs and stuff. And then I got into Dylan and Christopherson, and there were people that inspired me, that were, heroes, but they also felt so unattainable what they did. And when I heard Lyle, kind of similar to John Prine, there was a sense of humor there that I could relate to, and a perspective, a sort of twisted, slightly slanted, askew take on the world that really resonated with me and appealed to me. And I thought, Lyle's a great singer and a great guitar player and stylish and a lot of things I'm not. So I don't mean this as in it was simple. I just meant there was a relatability to it, and a lot of it had to do with the humor, and a lot of it had to do with the characters and the perspective. So I haven't played this song in a very long time, so I'm not even sure what key it is. Give me 1 second. Alright, we're going to try this in D. But this is one that I loved early on, just because it's pretty meta. It's just talking about writing a song, and you see a waitress and want to impress her, so you write a song about her, and which is, a large part of why most of us who write songs get into songwriting in the first place, trying to impress a girl. Let's see. Forgive me if I butcher this, but I've never been lucky at picking up women. This life that I live is not one that I choose. She was a waitress with hair blonde and curly, a pretty black dress and those Japanese shoes. Man, I need to impress her, 'cause I'd like to undress her. I need a song about Sonya I'm singing tonight. She looks so pretty, she poured my coffee, but she had her eye on my friend at the bar. And I watched her watch him, and I watched her thinking, and I wish her thoughts was on me. Man, I need to impress her, 'cause I'd like to undress her. I need a song about Sonya I'm singing tonight. And if I could sing her a tender love ballad, I hope that the audience might sing along. But I can't find the right words to tell her my feelings, and still make the words rhyme with Sonya. I've never been lucky at picking up women. This life that I live is not one that I choose. She was a waitress, and she's gone forever. I'm stuck with this song that I never will use. And I need to unpress her, 'cause I'd like to undress her. Sing a song about Sonya when you're singing tonight. Sing a song about Sonya when you're singing tonight. Sonya, I love it. Of course, I screwed it up. It's man, you need to impress her at the end there if you want to undress her. This is advice for all the songwriters following behind, trying to pick up waitresses. Anyway, Just love so many of those songs. So, all right. Well, let's see. Where are we at? 7:17. Let's see if I had any plans, any songs that I was meaning to do. All right. Let's see. This one I wrote with Brandy Clark. It's called In the Meantime. The good times we've had, the smiles and the laughs are the pictures that fill up these frames. They hang in the halls and cover the walls of the home where we spend our days. And most times, those good times, the times that we're in, and even the tough times we walk through again. But in the meantime, holler and scream time, the crush all your dreams time, the can't hardly breathe time, when faith gets forgotten and hope falls behind. The love that we had turns bitter and bad. In the meantime, we've been through some years, some heartaches, some tears, and struggles like all people do. We held on by a thread to the vows that we said. Somehow we're still true blue. Yesterday's end, but we were still friends. And tomorrow might find us right back there again. But in the meantime, holler and scream time, the crush all your dreams time, the can't hardly breathe time, when faith gets forgotten and hope falls behind. The love that we had turns bitter and bad. In the meantime, Lord help us outrun the damage we've done. In the meantime, in the meantime. All right. That was In the Meantime off my new record, the song I wrote with Brandy Clark, and she sang on it. And sorry, I checked my phone. My mom just texted me, and so I got to make sure everything's okay. She's apparently not aware that I'm doing a birthday show. All right, and then I need to get a guitar tune. Yeah. So yeah, that's on the new record, and And we're going to be touring most of January's off. I'm going to go down to 38 next week. Down in Florida and do some shows. And in April, though, we'll do a full band tour. In California, Oregon, Washington State, Idaho, Utah, Minnesota, Illinois, Missouri, Arkansas, Texas. Actually, going to start with a show with Loud Love It in Dallas on April something, which I'm very excited about. Excuse me. So this is a song I wrote with Josh Morningstar. It's called "Help Me Remember." The leaves on that ancient old oak tree are starting to turn the same shade as flames of this fire I'm watching burn. There's an unfinished crossword resting on the arm of this chair, and for the life of me I can't recall if I'm the one who left it there. It feels so familiar as I watch you walk in the room. First I don't recognize you, but then I damn sure recognize that perfume. You kneel down beside me and gently take hold of my hand. I say, baby, I'm scared and I'm not sure I know who I am. Can you help me remember who it is that I used to be? Will you tell me the story of my family, my hopes and my dreams? Did I try to stand for something, or would I always fold? Did I do things when I was young to be proud of when I was old? Was our house on fire, or was I just a slow burning ember? Could you please help me remember? This ring on my finger is golden, faded and worn, like it was forged in the fires of love and has weathered the storms. And I try to make sense of these old photographs on the wall, but they're just faces and places that I don't know at all. Can you help me remember? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I know there's a story, but it's getting harder to find. Did I protect my children? Stand up for my friends? How much damage did I do? Did I ever make amends? Did I try to make a difference? Did I give a damn? Was I a believer in God and His plan? Did I light up your life like a full moonlit night in December? Could you please help me remember? I need you to help me remember. All right. Let's see why we're gonna drop D. We started our on this last tour. We the walk-on music was Hank Williams Jr., who I love, and the song "Old Habits." Let me see if I can kick the habit of smoking. Oh, yeah, I think that'll work. All right, let's give it a try here. I can't remember how it starts. I kicked the habit of smoking back some time ago. And I tried the hard stuff, but I had to let all that go. The toughest thing I ever gave up was today. Because old habits like you are hard to break. I use lifesavers to help me get off cigarettes. Lifesavers in. And I've gone cold turkey, 'cause not even one kiss a day. And old habits like you are hard to break. Habits like you are hard to break. Love with someone new is so hard to make. And I have grown so used to you and all of your ways. Yeah, old habits like you are hard to break. That's one of my favorites. That verse, it's like maybe one of the coolest lines ever written. And part of it's because it's so goofy, but it's like, I use lifesavers to help me get off cigarettes. But you know, for your love, I ain't found no lifesavers yet. I love it so much. And then the follow-up, and I've gone cold turkey, 'cause not even one kiss a day. I mean, it's so good. So good. All right. Well, folks, I'm just going to do a couple more, and then we're going to call it a night. Thank you so much for tuning in with me here. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. And like I said, if you're anybody who contributes to the show, we'll send you a postcard. If it's $30 or more, we'll send you a signed set list. And a percentage of the proceeds will go to the Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee, and they do a whole lot of good. They can turn $1 into 4 meals, and we will give them, potentially tonight we'll buy a lot of meals, so I feel good about that, and I just feel good that we could get together here. So thank you everybody for tuning in. And I hope I may do this again. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun to get back here in the saddle. didn't plan on spending my birthday like I spent all day trying to get this working again. So that wasn't exactly my favorite part, but it's all worth it now to get to be here and playing music for you guys. So thank you again for celebrating with me. Cheers to you. Thanks to Carll for running everything from home. She's a huge help here. And let's see. I know what I'm going to close with. And the question is, should I just get to it, or should I do one more before then? Let's see. Yeah, if I have to think about it that much, I'm just going to go ahead and do the thing I was going to finish with. So let's see. Why is this so out of tune? And go. Okay. All right, here we go. Well, this is an old standard, but again, my buddy Todd, we started off the show with him, and we're going to close it with him here. This is he did a rendition of this off that same East Nashville Skyline record, and I just I love it. I love it so much, and you know, as one more year has gone by for myself. I mean, 46. It's sort of hard to believe. I was texting with a friend today that I met when I was 16, and Carrie Welton, and we, you know, to know somebody for 30 years, and I've got friends I've known longer, and it's you know, it's all relative. 46 is a young man for compared to some folks, and is an old man compared to some folks as well. And so I'm just grateful to be alive and be breathing on this planet, and to get to make music and have people I love, and hopefully do positive things in life. So, but I try to remember to take advantage of the time and be present for it, and not waste it. I've been given a lot of blessings, and I'm just very grateful for them. So thanks again, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll leave you with this. Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. There we go. Oh, you work and work for years and years. You're always on the go. You never take a minute off. Too busy making dough. One day for sure you'll have your fun when you're a millionaire. Imagine all the fun you'll have in some old rocking chair. Oh, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. You're gonna take that ocean trip, no matter come what may. You got your reservations, but you just can't get away. So next year for sure, you'll see the world, you'll really get around. But how far will you travel when you're 6 feet underground? Oh, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. All right. There you go. Oh, you worry when the weather's cold. You worry when it's hot. You worry when you're doing well. You worry when you're not. It's worry, worry all the time. You don't know how to laugh. They'll think of something funny when they write your epitaph. Oh, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pain. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Y'all help me out one last time. Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. It's later than you think, everybody. Thanks for being here on my birthday. It means a lot to me. Hope you had a good time. Y'all be safe, take care of each other, be good to one another, and have a great 2022. I'll see you either here or on the road, I hope, sometime soon. All right, until then, y'all take care. Adios, everybody.